welcome back to Beyond the Noise. The truth lies on Noise Fades. Today's a bit more serious. We're going to educate some people, cause some racist stuff going on online, and the only thing I always see is there's no one really that knows what they're talking about. We all get an uproar when people go against black people, but none of us can really explain why we're angry. So let's get into it.
Not even think about not liking and subscribing.
Jasmine Crockett.
First of all, read this at the bottom. It hurts my heart that we have a ghetto black B-word who hate America serving in Congress from this woman here. And this is allowed, and Trump supports her. Trump also says she has low IQ. He doesn't say what she said, but he's agreeing to the tweet.
Remember what I said? Is she a relation to the late great Davy Crockett? I don't think so. Jasmine Crockett, let me tell you, before you even ask, she's a very low IQ person. I mean, if we ever had to pass an aptitude test, that's the one should take one, because she shouldn't even be in the crowd. So I have no idea what you're going to, but I don't think we should waste our time. This is a low IQ person who I can't even believe is a congressperson. Between her and Ilman Omar and the group. You know, I met the head of Somalia. Did you know that? And I suggested that maybe he'd like to take her back, and he didn't want her. He said, I don't want her. Okay, what else? Go ahead. Let's hear what.
Cheeky, like, he's just trying to be disrespectful, whatever. I don't actually know about the Congress, Jasmine Crockett, so I don't know if she's stupid, she's stupid. I don't care if she's black. Do you know what I mean? But right now, it seems like, the narrative getting pushed is like they get onto her because she's black. So what does she say? So that is cheeky. It hurts my heart that only 2 Caucasians voted against honouring Charlie Kirk. So she wanted more Caucasians to vote against honouring Charlie Kirk. Someone's lost their life as a touchy subject. They got family, whatever. So I don't agree with that. But the comeback, obviously, was this. It hurts my heart that we have ghetto black B-word who hate America serving in Congress. It's a bit techie. What else is there? Look, this woman's racist, bro. All my comments are being flooded with overweight African American women who are posting selfies on my pics of themselves with their arm fat and thigh fat busting out of their leggings. They think they are pants. They seem to think they look good. Look how low she's going though. Like, these are supposed to be people that well, I'm not American in it, but these are the people that you're supposed to go to like, you know, that run your country. This is mental. So I don't care to see videos of ghetto women telling me what they think about my appearance, because I call their hood rat Queen Jasmine Crockett ghetto. She is ghetto and low IQ. Even President Trump said so. Those women who are on TikTok and blowing up my comment section should actually try to be productive members of society, build a legacy instead of being basic women. Many of them should hit the gym as well. They're low blows. They can mock me all they want, I do not care. If they aren't making my happier or make me money, I do not care what they have to say. Alright, unforgivable time, racist attack, yeah, so obviously they're all talking about it. But yeah, what do you guys think? I think, like, people need to, before people keep talking about black people and ghetto and all this stuff, people need to do their research, you feel me? So I'm gonna help them a little bit right now, you feel me? So let's start like this. Black royalty, yeah? Did black history in America begin with slavery? That's the commonly held view, however there is plenty of evidence to the contrary. Thanks to significant black presence in early America that helped shape culture and society. Miss Ghetto, yeah? Laura, Loomer, whatever her name is. Example, obviously this is Britain, but I'm going to go to America in a minute, don't worry. I ain't going to topic too much. Queen Philippa of Hainault was a black queen of England, the spouse of King Edward III, who reigned in the 14th century. Queen Philippa was respected for her wisdom, diplomacy, and her role in 100 Years' War between England and France. Come on, man. And there's more from different, look. Alessandro whatever, the Duke of Florence in the 16th century, was the first black head of state in the Renaissance Europe. He challenged the political norms of the time and was also dedicated to promoting science and the arts. Come on, listen, stop playing with me. Look, Yar Asante, yeah, was a warrior queen of the Ashanti kingdom in Ghana. So all them Ghanaians, the Ashanti tribe, this is your people. She led the resistance against British colonization in the early 20th century to defend her people's sovereignty. Come on, man, stop playing, man. Let's go to where we need to go now for this woman. Black presence in America before slavery, yeah? So, it's a myth that black people first came to America part of the slave trade. In fact, many black warriors were intrepid pioneers who had already discovered the continent by the time Western explorers arrived, and indigenous black people were present long before African immigration. Christopher Columbus is credited with discovering America. However, he acknowledged the role of black predecessors in his journal. He wrote that he had been told by Native Americans that black-skinned people had come from the southeast in boats before his arrival. The Moors of North Africa were another significant influence on the early Americas via Europe. They ruled Spain from 711 to 1492 and brought with them a wealth of knowledge in subjects as diverse as astronomy, medicine, and architecture. Yeah, that's why you see all the cathedrals and all that. Yeah, you know what it is anyway. I'm not getting into that. That's not what this channel's about. But, yeah, you see? We brought lime and lemon so you had to wash your skin. How can someone be so dirty you create a disease? Do you know how long you got to sit in your mess to create a disease called the plague? But you were the diss man about Ghetto and... come on, get out of there, man. You look can find this stuff yourself, feel me? Just Google search. All our information is there. It's not hidden. It's not a conspiracy. We ruled the world way before any other race. The whole world. That's a picture of your Ashanti. You get it? Come on, man. Come on, man. Out there. Not too long ago, 1840s, 1860s. This ain't no far history. It's just wiped out history. It's just forgotten history. It's not far. Like, you get it? Very recent. But remember, at the same time where this woman was doing this in Europe, fighting the British colonization, they're telling us in school that we was on boats. And we was just getting whipped in the fields. At the same time when we was ruling shit. Think about it. It's all lies. I say that to say, Miss Laura, do your research before you start getting onto people and acting like you know things. Yeah? And this is why my people, research your history. Now, imagine, what's her name? Let's go to her. What's her name? Jasmine Crockett, yeah? The black woman. Imagine she knew everything that I've just said here. Do you think, or even the girls in the comments, like she said, like, so all my comments being flooded with overweight African-American women. Imagine all the women in her comments knew everything I just said and they was all getting at her like that. So now her page is flooded like that. So now people that don't know are learning this information. And like, rah, she can't say nothing. Swear down black people used to do this and that. I swear down those black kings and queens before American kings and queens, before colonizers came to America. Like, now you're arguing them, but you're arguing with facts instead of just saying, oh, you're a bitch or you're this or look at you, you can never beat that. You know what I'm saying? So, you win better and you teach. Like, you teach while you're winning your argument. And that's why I say, people, do your research. You can win an argument in a great way. Like, you trust me. But yeah, this one was a bit different. But yeah, beyond the noise, truth lies on those things. Like, comment, subscribe. Out.